I've been filming weddings for quite some time now. I think it's been since like 2017. And I don't know the exact number of weddings I filmed, but if I had to guess, I would say it's been somewhere around 50 weddings or something. Between 30 and 50 weddings, somewhere around there I've done. It might even be more than that, I don't know. Here recently, I just filmed a wedding that visually is my favorite wedding that I filmed. Partly because of these new lenses, these Samyang Rokinon anamorphic lenses, which also is adapter. They're cine lenses as well, so if you don't want to do anamorphic, you can just take it apart and just use the spherical lens by itself, which is what I'm using right now. This is the 35mm on here, and it's autofocus whenever it's spherical, but when you put the anamorphic adapter on it, it becomes manual focus. But the quality on it is crazy. I mean, I compared this lens with the $8,000 VESA anamorphic lens, and you really can't tell the difference. I could put the video side by side right now. You tell me if you can tell the difference. The VESA anamorphic is $8,000. This is like $1,300 for the lens, spherical lens, and anamorphic adapter, because this is like $400, this is like $800, and it almost look identical to the $8,000 VESA anamorphic lens. So I really like these lenses, but that's not the only reason why visually I like that wedding. What I've tried to do in the last couple of years, I've tried to figure out a formula, basically a way to film each wedding. Right, I will film all the weddings the same way and then edit all the weddings the same way. That way it will save me time, and I will be able to get my client their film back faster. But what I've learned is there's really no one-all fix-all problem or way to film or edit it, because each couple is unique, each couple is different, each wedding is different. So, and because of that, each story is different, and it should be different. But what I have learned is the style that I like, the way I like to film a wedding. I think if we follow these guidelines, it will make the filming and editing process a little bit easier. So what are they? It goes back to what we learned in school, the 5 W's: when, where, who, what, and why. And the way you answer those 5 W's is creatively up to you. To each wedding, there's 3 different sections, right? You have the preparation time, which is getting ready. The men put their tux on, the women put their dresses on, get their makeup done, nails, all that different kind of stuff, right? And then you have the ceremony, and then you have the reception. When are we filming this? Which is their wedding date. Where are we filming this? Which is probably one of the easiest things to film and put in a wedding, as long as you have a drone. So look, establishing shots are a great way to immerse your viewers into the video. The best way for me to get an establishing shot is a drone. I really don't do a lot of drone shots. I probably use a drone in like 10 minutes and then I never use it again for the rest of the wedding. But even though I don't use a drone that much, one of my favorite shots came from a drone. And that was when I filmed a wedding in St. Louis. And it's this shot right here that I got of the arch in St. Louis.
Time is precious. It seems to fly by faster and faster, so make the most of each and every moment. So let's raise up a glass to toast St. Louis's latest power couple newlyweds.
So the when and the where are the easiest. The who and the what, that's the heart of your story. How do you film that? I want to film everything like a movie, because I want to make movies. I want to make Christian films. I want to make Christian box office movies. So like everything that I do now, everything that I get hired for now is my way of practicing. So whether it's commercials, whether it's weddings, whether it's short films, whatever it is, I'm going to take the approach of how can I make this look like a movie. Let's do it again. The only thing I would say, now that I'm looking at it, let's have your hand up here. All right, I forgot to mention something, and excuse me because I've been painting, so ignore the hole in my shirt. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all this quick lighting setup. And the reason why I wanted to show you this quick lighting setup, because weddings happen so fast, you don't have time to do some kind of fancy, lighting setup. So you have to do something quick because you don't want to miss the shot. So usually I would do a tube light, and I will find the nearest window or to find the biggest window and use that window as my light source, and to set the tube light up on the side of the window. That way you have the shadow on the side of the face. Oh, this is my son right here standing there for the model, y'all. So thank you, son. Tell him your name.
My name is Yamro.
Deambro Jr. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all this quick lighting setup real fast. Yeah, anyway, back to the video. I learned this from the YouTube channel Film Riot. He said every movie is literally just 2 people talking. So what does that mean? If you want your video, you want your commercial, whatever it is, you want your wedding film to look like a movie, you must have dialogue, interaction between 2 people.
Looking sharp. You ready for today?
Oh yeah.
Born ready, baby. Born ready.
When did you decide you wanted to marry Justin?
It immerses the person in the video.
Probably the day I met him. Aww.
Now, keep in mind, right? The couples are gonna know when and where and all these different kind of answers. But your viewers on YouTube or wherever you post this video, they're not gonna know all that stuff. And to keep them watching that video, you have to answer these questions to make them feel like they know the people in this wedding or in this video, any kind of video. Because when you feel like you know the people in the video, you're more likely to stay and watch it. I typically want to build up to showing the bride, because that's what a wedding day is. It's the groom waiting all day to see the love of his life. So I don't want to show her in her dress right away. I usually wait, right? And I keep building up and building up and building up. And then when we get to the ceremony, when she's walking down the aisle, that's the grand reveal. That's the style I take, and for me it's been working. But all of it is make sure you get the fans to know the characters. I've learned that doing this method and answering these questions and doing it that way, it works perfectly. It makes you feel like you're really watching a scene from a movie, a 10-minute scene from a movie. Most importantly, in every video I do, not just wedding videos, I want God to be seen. I want him to be glorified in everything that I do. That's the approach I take. And I know if I take those approaches, I won't fail. Anyway, I'm happy to share this with you all, and I want to thank you all for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. It helped me out a lot. And the verse of the day is something you know, one of my favorites, one that I pride myself on, and it's kind of the motto of 3130 Media, kind of the motto of our company, and that is, and whatsoever ye do, do it heartily, as unto the Lord and not unto men. That's Colossians chapter 3, verse 23. All right, once again, thank y'all for watching. I pray y'all have a blessed day. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. All right, thank y'all. Take care.
Hi, everyone. Daddy is the best. I love him so much, and I just want to be in videos with him.